Let's talk about AI ethics today.
Hey Alice, what do you think about AI ethics?
I think it's a really important topic, especially as technology advances,
Definitely. There are so many implications for society.
right? Like, how do we ensure AI is used for good?
Exactly. And what about the potential for bias in algorithms?
That's a huge concern. If the data is biased, the AI will be too.
Yes, and that can lead to unfair treatment of certain groups.
It raises the question of accountability as well. Who's responsible?
Good point. Is it the developers, the companies, or the users?
I think it should be a shared responsibility,
Agreed. But how do we enforce that?
maybe through regulations and ethical guidelines.
Regulations can be tricky, though. They might stifle innovation.
True, but without them, we could face serious consequences.
Like what?
Well, think about privacy violations or job displacement.
Those are real issues. AI could disrupt entire industries.
Exactly. We need to think about the long-term effects.
And what about transparency in AI decision-making?
That's crucial. Users should understand how decisions are made.
Right. If people don't trust AI, they won't use it.
Trust is key in technology adoption
So how do we build that trust?
by being open about algorithms and data sources.
And involving diverse voices in the development process.
Yes, diversity can help identify biases early on.
Plus, it brings different perspectives to the table.
Exactly. AI should reflect the society it serves.
What do you think about AI in healthcare?
It has great potential, but also risks.
Like patient data privacy?
Yes, that's a big concern. We need strict safeguards.
And what about the accuracy of AI diagnoses?
AI can assist, but it shouldn't replace human judgment.
I agree. There needs to be a balance.
Collaboration between AI and healthcare professionals is key.
For sure. So what about AI in law enforcement?
That's a tricky area. There's a lot of potential for misuse.
Right. Relying too much on AI could lead to wrongful arrests.
Exactly. We need to ensure fairness in those systems.
And transparency in how AI is used in policing.
Yes, communities should be informed about these technologies.
What do you think about AI in education?
It can personalize learning, but it has to be done thoughtfully.
Agreed. We should avoid creating a one-size-fits-all approach.
Exactly. Every student has unique needs,
And AI should enhance, not replace, the human touch.
right? Teachers play a crucial role in student development.
So how do we prepare future generations for AI?
Education on AI ethics should be part of the curriculum,
Yes, teaching critical thinking is essential.
and promoting digital literacy from a young age.
For sure, kids need to understand the technology they use.
It's all about empowering them to make informed choices.
What about the ethical implications of AI in entertainment?
That's an interesting area. AI can create content, but at what cost?
Right? We need to consider the impact on artists and creators.
Exactly. AI shouldn't undermine human creativity.
And it raises questions about copyright and ownership.
Yes, who owns the rights to AI-generated content?
That's a legal gray area that needs to be addressed.
For sure. We need clear guidelines moving forward.
So do you think AI can ever truly be ethical?
I think it can, but it requires constant vigilance and effort.
Agreed. It's a continuous process, not a one-time fix.
Exactly. We need ongoing discussions about these issues.
And collaboration across different fields and sectors.
Yes, interdisciplinary approaches can lead to better solutions.
So what role do you think government should play?
They should create policies that promote ethical AI use.
But they also need to keep up with the pace of technology.
That's a challenge. Technology evolves so quickly.
True. It's hard to regulate something that's constantly changing.
Maybe we need adaptive regulations that can evolve too.
That sounds like a smart approach.
And we should involve ethicists in the policymaking process.
Yes, their insights can guide better decisions.
So, what do you think about AI in the workplace?
It can improve efficiency, but it also raises job concerns.
Absolutely. We need to consider the human impact.
And provide retraining for displaced workers.
Yes, upskilling is essential in this new landscape.
So do you think AI will create more jobs than it destroys?
It's hard to say. It depends on how we manage the transition
Agreed. We need to be proactive about it.
and ensure that everyone has access to new opportunities.
Right? Equity should be a priority in AI development.
So how do we promote ethical AI practices in companies?
Companies should have ethical guidelines and training for employees.
Yes, creating a culture of ethics is vital.
And they should be held accountable for their AI systems.
Exactly. Transparency should be a requirement.
What about the role of consumers in this?
Consumers can demand ethical practices from companies.
Yes, voting with your wallet can make a difference.
And being informed about the products we use is crucial.
For sure, awareness leads to better choices.
So do you think AI ethics will evolve over time?
I hope so. As technology changes, so should our ethical frameworks.
Yes, it's a dynamic field that needs constant attention.
And we should encourage open dialogue about these topics.
Absolutely. The more we talk, the better our solutions can be.
So what's the next step for us as a society?
We need to prioritize education and awareness about AI ethics.
Yes, that's fundamental for a responsible future with AI.
And we should advocate for policies that protect everyone.
Definitely. It's all about creating a fair and just society.
I'm glad we're having this conversation, Bob.
Me too, Alice. It's important to share our thoughts.
Let's keep the dialogue going as AI continues to evolve.
For sure. It's a journey we're all part of.